Yes. Hello friends. Today my presentation topic is sensorial geometric tray. This is a geometric tray. It contains three basic geometric shapes: square, circle, triangle. The square is measures of areas. Now we will small rhyme. I am square, you can see, I have four sides. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come along and sing my song. I am square, you can see, I have four sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we will start presentation. How to hold the shape? Show the child in your left hand. This is my left hand and I am using three fingers. This is my three fingers. This is my writing fingers. Thumb, index finger, middle finger. Then I hold the knob firmly with the left hand using the writing three fingers. Then tracing the finger lightly, my right hand, two fingers, index fingers and middle fingers. See, I show you. I trace two fingers and I slowly trace in clockwise direction. Stop where this is my started point. जहां से मैं स्टार्ट कर रही हूँ वहां से ही मुझे एंड करना है, वहां पे आके ही मुझे एंड करना है. नाउ आई ट्रेस द स्क्वेयर शेप इन क्लॉकवाइज डायरेक्शन. देन चाइल्ड may trace it and then place it down the tray. Where I place, show this is a square. So child we place here, square. Next one is triangle. Take the triangle in the same way. The triangle is a constructor of the angle. ट्रायंगल से क्या करना होता है हमें? हम जो एंगल बनाते हैं, अभी तो ये बच्चे छोटे होते हैं, इनको नहीं पता, बट बड़े बच्चों को पता होता है कि ट्रायंगल से हम एंगल बना के ट्रायंगल ड्रॉ करते हैं करके. सो I am triangle. Yes, it's true. I have three sides. Yes, I do. Count them with me. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I hold the knob firmly with the left hand. This is my left hand. I use my three fingers. Thumb, index finger, middle finger. Trace the figure lightly. My right hand and clockwise direction. See, I show you. I trace with two fingers. One side, two side, three side. This is my starting point and ending point. Then I stop and place the triangle in the tray. Next is circle. Take the circle in the same way. The circle is calculating angles. A circle like a ball, a circle like a ball, a circle like a marble, round and round, round and round. It never stops. Then I hold the knob freely in my left hand using the writing finger. Tracing the figure lightly, my right hand, two finger, slowly. Stop where started point is going on. And I stop my started point. And take on the tray. Now these all the basic three shapes: square, triangle and circle. This is a very small and interesting activity for the 3 to 3.5 years old children. That's all, ma'am.
ओके, आप आ जाओ कैमरा में.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, it was good presentation. You have created that
Okay,
triangles
ma'am.
and
Thank.
box. You have created by yourself.
Yes, ma'am. कार्डशीट पेपर का बना. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
कार्डशीट पेपर का बनाया था और उसको जो माचिस का स्टिक था वो स्टिक किया है होल्ड करने के लिए.
अच्छा, ठीक है. It was good.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, Srijita, are you ready?
Yes, ma'am. Shall I start?
Yes, you.
Good evening, everybody. So today again, I have come with some new activity. So today, the activity name is Touch Board. Now, before going to the activity, I would like to explain what is actually touch board, where the name comes from. So touch means what? It's a sensation. It's a tactile sensation, touch sensation. कोई भी चीज को हम touch करते हैं and we feel the texture of it. Okay, how it feels. It is hard or soft, rough or smooth. So there the name comes touch. And what is board? Board, any material we can use in a board sample. We can use a cardboard piece. We can use a normal daily day-to-day writing board. That board also can be used in this activity. So now this name together, the two terms are coming, touch board. Now actually why we are making this two terms to come together? Because we are testing, we want to test the touch sensation activity of the child with a board, that this is a cardboard, and with the touch sensation of the child will be tested with the help of the cardboard, oriented in some different manner. Generally, a cardboard is very smooth, very plain, but I have designed it in a half-to-half manner. One is with a rough surface and another with the plain surface, so that the touch sensation of the child or the individual get enhanced with it. We can test this sensation. So therefrom, the name comes touch board, to enhance the touch sensation with the help of the board activity. Now coming to the materials required, as I have used over here a simple cardboard. So materials for me is a cardboard, and I have used sandpaper to make it a bit rough. So cardboard and sandpaper is being used over here. Now this activity will be carried in between the age group of 3 to 3.5 years. Now this activity, I had designed it into 3 parts. First is the initiation part, second is the difficulty level enhanced part, and third one is the totally self-independent part. So coming to the first part of this activity, so starting of the work cycle, that is the initiation part of this activity. Now, in the initiation part of the activity, I have designed the board into half-to-half manner. One is a plain surface, which I will refer to as the smooth surface, and another I have oriented or designed it, pasting the sandpaper and making it a little bit rugged. So I will refer this surface as a smooth surface. Now, instruction coming from behalf of the instructor. So as an instructor, I will start instructing the child. First, I have to take this board piece in my hand. I have to join my 2 fingers together, forefinger and middle finger together. Now, in which pattern I need to touch the board? In top to bottom manner. Why top to bottom manner? Because whenever we are understanding any pattern of any symbol, any numeral, any alphabet, we should always go in a top to bottom manner or in a clockwise manner, so that the pattern should get properly imprinted in the brain. Otherwise, the wrong pattern gets imprinted in the brain, which will give them a lag in their future. So now, first I'll join these 2 fingers together. Now touching the board, one half of the board from top to bottom manner very lightly. So like this. Yes. How I feel? It's very plain. So I will refer it as the smooth surface. The term smooth comes. Again, yes, it is smooth. Again, yes, it is smooth. Now coming to the second half of the board, again top to bottom manner, joining the two fingers together. Yes, it is a bit rugged. So what shall I refer here? It's a rough surface. The term rough emerges. Again, yes, it is rough. Again, yes, it is rough. Now the same cycle will be followed by closing the eyes. So I'm closing my eyes, taking the two fingers joined together. Yes, this is smooth surface. This one, it is rough surface. So like this, the child should go through the instruction accordingly. So this is the first part of my cycle. Next, coming to the, as I have told, it will be a little bit of difficulty enhancing step. So how I have enhanced the difficulty, I have segregated my board into 4 different patterns. Yes. So you can also go like 6 different patterns or 8 different patterns according to your necessity. So I have segregated my board into 4 different ways. So let's start testing my board, how I feel. So again, I'm joining the two fingers together. So the instructor will start instructing the child. So two fingers together joining from top to bottom manner. The first part of the board. Smooth. Again, smooth. Now, again, the same way top to bottom, second part of the board. Rough. Again, rough. Two fingers together, top to bottom, third part of the board. Smooth. Again, smooth. Next, coming to the fourth part of the board, two fingers together, top to bottom. Rough. Again, rough. Now the same cycle will be followed by closing the eyes. Come now, top to bottom. First part, smooth. Coming to the second part, top to bottom, very lightly. Again, rough. Rough. Next, third part of the board, top to bottom, smooth. Again, smooth. Fourth part of the board, top to bottom, rough. Again, rough. So the child will, like this, the child can easily follow the instructions accordingly, and definitely the capability of testing this tactile sensation, this will be generally activated in the child if we segregate the board like this. So we will make the child confused, and definitely we can examine the tactile sensation through this. Now, after the child get totally habituated with these two terminologies, the different texture, what is rough and what is smooth. Now we can ask the child to pick up any objects randomly from the environment and to discriminate the object into smooth and rough texture. So with me now, I have this book and this crystal neck piece. So as an instructor, I will ask the child to discriminate between these two, which one is the smooth and which one is the rough. So as an instructor, first I will play the role. I will just join my fingers together and I will touch the surface from top to bottom and I'll try to feel it. Yes, it is smooth. So this book is smooth. So the first object is a smooth surface. Now coming to my second object, which is a crystal neck piece, I will join my fingers together and touch from top to bottom and I'll try to feel it. Yes, it is rough. So it is a rough surface. So the second object is a rough surface. So now the same way, the child will also try to discriminate and definitely the child will succeed. So here our work cycle gets completed. Now coming to the point of interest of this activity. So generally the point of interest lie over this fact. Like we are definitely joining these two fingers together and we are touching from top to bottom. So I have already explained why top to bottom, why not bottom to top. Because the proper pattern should get imprinted in the brain. And we should touch very lightly. Okay, why to touch very lightly? If we press, if we touch very hard, then a dent can come. So which can again give a wrong impression in the brain regarding the structure. And the next one is definitely as the only one surface at a time we should stress. You know, the child should not stress two surfaces or the multiple surfaces at a time. Again, the child will get confused. So the instructor will instruct the child to touch only one surface at a time. Now, control of error, definitely control of error lie in the texture of the material we are using. So definitely the error will be controlled over there. And this activity is totally based upon the touch sensation, and definitely a visual sensation is also getting activated. So over there, again, the error control is happening. Now coming to the direct aim of this activity. So the child will understand the difference between the two texture, whichever is present in our surroundings near us. And definitely our motor skill will get enhanced, yes. And the indirect aim of this activity is that the child is getting prepared for writing. As we have already learned in the Montessori phase, that first the pattern get imprinted in our brain. In sandpaper numeral activity, also the same thing we had seen, that first we understand the pattern and then our brain gets ready for writing that number easily. So we are getting prepared, we are making the child prepare for the writing, and our vocabulary, the child vocabulary getting enhanced. Why? Because two new terms they are coming to know. One is the rough and another one is the smooth. And definitely hand and eye coordination is being established over here. So that's all about my activity today. Thank you.
Clap for her, everyone.
Thank you,
Yes,
ma'am.
Srita, it was wonderful activity, and you have presented well also. So thank you for your presentation.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Yes, sure. You're ready? What's your topic?
Yeah, my topic is also touchpad, which is tactile sense exercise. In this tactile sense exercise, first of all, I am just telling you about what is a tactile sense exercise. Can learn through the sense of touch. While touching the substance, okay, what is the texture of this of the substance or object? Through that, they can understand what about the tactile of this. Tactile is although the child can learn through the sense of touch uh, throughout the surface of the body, and the child can do the activity which is very limited for doing with the tips of the fingers, and this tactile sense exercise is also good. Those child are very small, their gripping power is not good, so by holding the hard substance or a soft substance, so they can grip their hands, so they can hold it easily. Like for example, the glass bottles, they not even to carry it easily. By this exercise, the child can do this activity well. So one or two activity which I want to represent you. This is my hand. Uh, in this, I have just given. It shows different texture of the uh, substance like this. While touching this object, this is cotton. So through this, I can understand, yeah, it is soft. And other one, while touching this object with another finger, then it is very smooth. And while touching this another object with the other finger, it is rough. And this one is uneven object, is within a zigzag way. And if I am touching this substance which is very hard, so through this, the child can understand the different texture by the sense of touch. And one or and one activity like for example, uh, uh, I have some suji in a bowl. It is full. So this activity which I want to show with the help of my child. Uh, Kid, could you just yes. Will you see this? Yes. What is the texture of this? Oh, this is smooth. And could you just find out the object which is inside of this ball? Marble. What is how it is? It is soft or hard? It is hard. This is hard. Okay. And through this activity, we can just like this. We can just tell about for the students give what kind of object is hard and what kind of object is soft and rough by this kind of activities. And some of the activities which we can do uh, by tracing on a sand, on a
Camera adjust now. Camera adjust.
uh, there is some other activities which we can help with the floor. I have a floor. With this floor, I can just tell to the children, could you just tracing the numbers over here? So through that, they can just concentrate on the, this is the best part of the learning process, and they can learn through like a game by this activity. And this is the